and I answer them. That's the reason why my group is growing so fast, because I explain to people why they're getting sick and why they get sick. There's thousands of supplements in the market. 1,000. I checked it. It's more than 1,000. Especially right now, the public is getting aware of the problem. Even doctors. You'll be surprised as a doctor if you look at their drawers. They're prescribing medication. Look at their drawers. Natural supplement. Because I know, because I have certified doctors. And we talk about it, they're guilty. They will prescribe you medication when you come to their office, but when it comes to themselves, they have headache, they will give themselves Tylenol. You know what they're going to take? Drawer, natural supplement. I even have a doctor, when he graduated as a doctor, he doesn't know how to prescribe medication. You know where he learned how to prescribe? From you. All the patient. I give him this medication, get back to me after 10 days. Oh, it didn't work, let's find another medication. He learned from us. Okay, good. This is the presentation. It's empty. Okay, top one. Go ahead. I'll show you first how I look like. This is how I look like in 2009. I was sick. Actually, 6 years ago, I'm dying. Would you tell me I have osteoporosis? I have osteoporosis. People doesn't believe I have osteoporosis. Especially if I remove my shirt, you see the muscle, you would not believe I have osteoporosis. I have. I have titanium plate on my neck. I have C4 to C7 fuse. I have the compression surgery between S1 and L5. I have a heart problem. I have acid reflux. Name it. I experienced all of that kind. I have prostate problem before. Because of these illnesses, also because of my family's illnesses, I lost a sister from cancer. I lost a father of cancer loss of the blood. I lost a sister from kidney failure. Uncles, kidney failure. Name it. Grandmother for throat cancer. I have those in my family. So what I did 6 years ago, as an engineer, and I was out for 2 months. I studied on my own, learned what's medical, why people get sick. Look at me. This is after 1 year and a half. 2011, when I came back in January, that's how I look like. 2009, 2011. This one, you see the picture, my color is so getting dark because the cancer is advancing. Anybody who has cancer in the blood, the colors changes, getting darker. And I have that, and I know that. So because of this, my first experience, I studied why getting sick. Top, adjusting. Question, why we getting sick? I'll ask you a different question. The answer is ignorance. I'll explain to you why ignorance. Just like Socrates, he said, there's one good thing in this world, knowledge. There's evil, ignorance. People are dying because of ignorance. Just like going to the doctor. Do you know why you're going to the doctor? Ask yourself. Another ignorance, that's the food. Why do we eat? People are wondering, why do we eat? You eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. Did you ask yourself why do you eat food? What is your answer? See? Again, isn't that? You eat because you want to satisfy your food, your hunger. No. Remember, you are what you eat. Remember? You are what you eat. That statement alone, you know why you're eating. Meaning if you eat less, no nutrients, what happens? You're going to get sick. If you eat too much, you're going to get what happens? You're going to be fat. So you are what you eat. And why do we eat? That's the question. I ask a lot of people, why do we eat? People always say, I want to feed, I want to be food, to be strength. No. The answer is simple. That's why ignorance is always the answer. It's what? To be healthy. That's the reason why we are eating, because you want to be healthy. Because if we don't eat, we're going to die. Or, I went correctly, but we're going to be unhealthy first, then you're going to die. The key, based on my research 6 years ago, people are living unhealthy because of food. They have to eat. We eat because to be healthy, not to be strong, not to be fed, not to have strength, no, to be healthy. And this is what we always ignore. Top. Next. This is also another ignorance, environment. You know, in the Philippines, every time I make a presentation, oh, too bad, I forgot my handkerchief. I always bring my handkerchief, you know why?
Smart.
Every time I make a presentation, because in the Philippines, the smog in the area, the pollution is rampant. Even in the USA, Los Angeles. Ask the people, what do they do? Do the people cover their nose when they're walking outside? No. But they know the environment is dirty. They know those pollution is causing what? Cancer. Let's give it. We don't have to do details. There's a lot of data, information in the market, in the public, government, school, hospital about pollution. There's no more argument. We know those will cause, but what you do? You ignore it. People ignore it. Even if you go to LA, you ignore it, even though LA is the worst. You ignore it. Next. Water. This water is also, these three things are the three elements that we need to be healthy. But the problem with the water, all the water now, we know what's in the water. And people, because of ignorance, they're buying what? Machines. Alkaline water. They're paying extra money. Question, do you need alkaline water?
No.
Not to address the alkaline water. No! You don't need alkaline water. You need what? Clean water. Because on those days, back then, all waters, even from the creek, you can drink. Now you can't. Even in your faucet, you cannot drink anymore. But you only need clean water to be healthy. What's wrong with alkaline water? Why is it not good? Because our stomach, ask any medical profession, any doctors, any nutritionist, what is the condition of your stomach? The acidic. The pH balance actually is 5.4 to 5.7 or 5.0 to 5.5. Why? Our stomach is acidic. First, to kill bacteria that's coming in. Second, to digest the food that we just ate. If your stomach is not acidic, you cannot digest it. And then you drink alkaline water. You know what's alkaline water? The pH balance is 8.5 to 9.0. So what happened to your stomach liquid or fluid inside your stomach? You become normalized to what? 7.0. So how can you digest the food? How you can kill other bacteria coming in? Not to mention, there's a nasty bacteria called what? H. pylori bacteria. H. pylori bacteria can even survive acidic environment. Even your stomach is 5.0 acidity or pH balance. H. pylori can survive. Much more you drink alkaline water. Just think about it. And people, because of what? Ignorance. Ignore it. Next. Now, that's the question. How to control our health or your health? How are you going to control your health? What is the answer? Next. Simple. Food supplement and eating habits. Normally, I explain the eating habits in details in Philippines. Actually, I just mentioned you one eating habits. The drinking of water is also eating habits. What eating habits in the past? All nutritional professionals, even doctors, nurses, even your beautician, they will tell you, even restaurant, when you eat what? Citrus after meal. True or not? You eat citrus fruits after meal. No. I'm telling you, that's the standard. Restaurant, everyone. Now they're changing that to what? Eat citrus fruits in the morning before meal, especially breakfast. Why? To make your stomach acid, and then you drink alkaline water. Ignorance. You just reverse the process of digestion. Imagine that. Ignorance. You eating fruits before make your stomach acidic and to digest the bioenzyme coming from the fruit, and then suddenly you drink alkaline water. You just reverse the process of digestion. Imagine that. Think about it. There's so many eating habits. In Filipinos, this is very worse in Philippines. When they eat fruits or vegetable, you know, malunggay or moringa oleifera. Moringa oleifera is one of the vegetables with the highest concentration of vitamins and minerals, according to the scientists of Washington, D.C. But according to them, we will benefit from, actually malunggay has 6 essential amino acids: calcium, magnesium, vitamin C. There's a lot of vitamins in malunggay. But we will benefit if it's what? Fresh and freeze-dried. But how the Filipino cook the food, even Chinese, even American, we cook it well done. What happened to the amino acid? They evaporate, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's eating habits. That's why people are getting sick. But you cannot eat fresh. You cannot eat all those malunggay fresh. That's why there's an answer. What? The answer is what? Food supplement. Food supplement has it. I explain why we need food supplement. Next. By the way, that's my thing. Sir Pamatigan. Normally in the Philippines, I'll make a joke. My name is Sir Pamatigan. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an MD. Nothing. I'm just Sir Pamatigan, and I even use the word lamang, meaning only. Meaning I'm nothing. I always say that in the meeting in the Philippines. Next. Oh, hold on. See this one?
Money.
What is the answer of our government and the hospital to control our health? This is the answer. Synthetic medication. What's inside the capsule? It's economics.
Yes.
It's economics only. I'll give you one example. Who amongst you taking or has a high cholesterol problem? Anyone? So you're taking simvastatin or Lipitor? Tricon. You know what a Tricon do? Or simvastatin, Lipitor, Crestor. You know what it does to your body? Do you know what it does to you?
Well, it should reduce my LDL.
Okay. That's what the doctors and nurses telling us.
And it destroys your liver.
No, they didn't tell that.
I'm
Because if they tell you,
telling
you
you
take it.
now.
Oh, I'll tell you. This is a side note. Going back to the medical. So, Lipitor. Let's use Lipitor or simvastatin. It's a medication, synthetic medication, used for what? For high cholesterol, to lower your cholesterol. You know what it does? You know what happened? Why they discovered Lipitor, simvastatin, Crestor, and this medication? Because in 1900s, when they did the autopsy of one guy in New York, died of heart attack and stroke, they found, scientists discovered that our liver is a superhuman organ. Do you know that? Your liver is a superhuman organ.
Yep.
You can remove 70% of your liver, and 90 days will grow back the same size.
Yes.
And you can even donate those liver to a child, to anyone to match your blood type or your genes. In 90 days, it will grow back to fit the ability of the body.
Yep.
Even a liver of baboon, or no, of pig, give it to a human being, convert to human tissue. They did that in New York.
Yep.
That's how that's why they call it almost superhuman organ. And also, they discovered that the liver is what? Producing 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol every single day. What is the control limit right now? 100 to 150. In 1900, when they discovered cholesterol, the control limit of medical field is 600 to 650. In 1960, they changed it to what? To 300 to 350. Now it's 100 to 150. Guess what? Heart attack and stroke is still #1 killer. They never fix the problem. But they improve the medication to make the liver, or your liver, reduce the cholesterol. So what happened if you take the medication? The doctors know. It's damaging your liver. They know that. Because our liver, naturally designed by our Almighty God. Anyone does believe God? That we created by God? We are created by God what? With the liver, producing 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol every single day. And then you put the synthetic medication to stop the production of natural product. What happened to your liver will be damaged. That's why the doctor, when they give you a prescription, you have to go back after 30 days.
3 months.
6 months.
Yes, right. And then draw blood, check again your
enzyme.
SGPT to make sure your liver is still functioning. They monitor the liver because it can be damaged.
They give you another prescription.
And this is always I ask in the Philippines. I ask the people in the Philippines. I ask them. I forgot what I asked. This is what I asked. So we have a liver, almost superhuman organ, producing 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol every single day. Question is, did God make a mistake? Answer that question. Did God make a mistake creating us a liver producing 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol every single day, and then you take Lipitor, simvastatin, Crestor to reduce it? Answer that question. Did God make a mistake creating us with a liver producing 1,000? You know, if you check your cholesterol in the artery, not in the veins, you'll be surprised. You know how much cholesterol in there? 1,000. Every single day. But where the doctor and nurses drawing your blood? In the vein, that's after the heart, not inside. It's a wrong data point. If you ask your doctor to draw cholesterol, your LDL, everything in the artery, you will be shocked. It's 1,000. Because liver is great. Unless your liver has been damaged, it will be reduced. And you know what happens if you reduce your cholesterol? They call LDL about cholesterol. It's not true. You know why? Without LDL, we're dead. Because LDL, the function of LDL is to what? To carry all the vitamins and minerals throughout the body. It's the delivery boy. It's the FedEx, UPS. To deliver the food, the mineral throughout our body. Without LDL, we're dead. And without LDL, you wouldn't understand the word I said right now. Because food of the brain is what? 100% purified LDL. You understanding me right now what I'm saying because you have LDL in the body, in the brain. That's the food of the brain. Also, without LDL, you don't have grandchildren, you don't have a son, you don't have anyone because the hormones of everyone, men and women, is coming from LDL. Ask the doctor, it's written in the book. I read everything, I read those. I have another presentation discussing LDL only. I did that in the Philippines. Everybody was shocked when I made the presentation. It's only 30 minutes presentation. They were shocked about, I explained exactly what the medical field are hiding from us about LDL. There's no such thing about cholesterol. Next, sorry, I just set aside that. I just want to give you the input, information. It's very key. Remember, ignorance kill. So you need to know. Now I give you some knowledge. Value it. Take it and share it. Okay, tap it. Next. Yeah, I haven't done this for a long time, over 3 weeks, or almost a month. I always have this disclaimer, just tap it again, just it. I always protect myself and the company. This is how I protect FKC and myself, and also you. So I'm not telling, the presentation I'm giving you is, it's not to replace your medical. I'm not telling you to remove your prescription for your cholesterol. I gave you information, a fact that they never give you. I give you a research that I researched. And there's a data backing up. And also, I remember I asked a question to you. Did God make a mistake? Next. So, this is based on my personal experience. I'm dying before. I have a lot of illnesses, my family. So I'm just sharing information. Next.
It dead.
Because I make it the time short. Now, remember we discussed we eat, well, you are what you eat. According to societies in America and Washington DC, or according to American Medical Association FDA, there's a body requirements to be healthy. Next. Next. These are all the vitamins and minerals that we need daily to be healthy so that you can control your health. Question now. Do you have this in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Tell me.
Some of it. Some of it.
So you know you're not having this every day. But according to the scientists, and remember there's a report of American Medical Association in June 19, 2002. We need to have optimal amount of vitamins because based on this study, we need all this daily, and we know we're all guilty. Just this page alone, we're done with the meeting. You know you need FKC, you need supplement. There's no more question. Just based on this, a question: can you eat this daily? The answer is no. So definitely, you need supplement. But remember, there's thousands of supplement. Then I explain to you why FKC. There's no more question now. If you are, I know we have only one new member, new visitor, but you already member, but maybe you don't know. This is the reason why supplementation is very rampant in the United States, all over the world. Because all the brilliant mind know, the scientist knows, we're not getting this daily. That's why you are what you eat. So you have no choice. If you want to be healthy, to control your health, you need this. Next. But question, what our body does on those vitamins and minerals? Next. Creatine amino acid. Tap it twice. I'll make it fast. One more. So these are the 20 amino acids. There's about 80 or 84 amino acids. But this is the very important, the 20. Why? Scientists, they call this the building block of every single cell. Our body is composed of about 70 to 75 trillion cells. Is that right now? 70 to 19 trillion cells. So every single cell, in order to regenerate, you need what? Amino acids. In order your hair to grow, you need a certain amino. Like, for example, cartilage. You know, the cartilage are you know what's needed? It needs glutamine and glucose. That's the composition of our cartilage. Glutamine and glucose. Glucose actually is part of the food. The glucose is coming from sugar. Everybody afraid of sugar, but we need the sugar. Why? To help you to produce cartilage, so that you can run, you can jump, you can do everything. But you need glutamine. Question: if your diet has glutamine to produce that? You don't know. These are 20 amino acids. There's a lot of combination. Which one here will produce whatever cell of the body? Tap again. But this one on your right, on your left, or you on your right. These are 11 amino acids. This can be produced by your liver daily if your liver is functioning. If you're not taking inhibitors and whatever you're taking medication, because you're damaging your liver. If your liver is damaged, you're not gonna produce this 11 amino acids. And also, if you're eating, remember that last page about those vitamins and minerals, if you're eating all those vitamins and minerals, and then your liver will produce this. But what is this in the left side? That is 9. Tap again. They call it essential amino acid. Why is essential? Because our liver cannot produce it. It's coming from where? Outside. Meaning, coming from food. And we know the food we eat is not enough. And the way we eat food, like malunggay, we cook it well, that all the amino acids, what, they evaporate, it's gone. So again, in this page alone, you have no choice. You have what? Surplus. Because you're not gonna get this from the food you daily eating. No way. Eating habits and the food you intake there, you're not getting. And why this is very special? Why they call it essential? To begin with, you cannot produce it. Why?
It's needed for work.
This is the main ingredients of our bone marrow. To produce what? What is our most enemy in this world? Cancer cells. Cancer cell. You know what's the enemy of cancer cell? Immune cell. But how to produce immune cell? Immune cell is being produced inside your bone marrow. But your bone marrow will not produce immune cell without what? 9 essential amino acids. You know why I found out? Because of remember I have osteoporosis. My teeth are dying or drying. Call it dying. That's why I made the research 6 years ago. I found out the bone marrow also produces, they call it proteoglycan. Proteoglycan is a molecule being produced by bone marrow with the help of what? Essential amino acids. And proteoglycan is supplied to our discs. Remember every joint there's a cushioning. In order to make it cushion and healthy, it requires a molecule called proteoglycan. It's all been produced inside the bone marrow with the help of 9 essential amino acids. Question: your food has 9 essential amino acids? No. Inhuman has. Wonderland has. Next. I'm almost done. Human skeleton. Oh, you passed? Okay, that's right. I've been done for I've been on vacation. This is where the bone marrow is being out. This is where the immune cells being produced inside the bone marrow in proteoglycan. This is a sample of cancer cell. This is the red cell. That's being produced. I just want to show you where it's being produced inside our skeletal system. That's why we have to protect our skeletal system. I'll summarize later. This is a production site. And you know what's the problem with our skeletal system? It's the only tissue in the body without artery. They're depending upon the small artery called capillaries. Top and the distance from the heart. You know how far? The distance from our skeletal system to our heart? In kilometers, between 10 to 100 kilometers. So meaning if your heart is weak, you have a weaker heart. You cannot pump all the vitamins throughout your body, especially to your bones, who are responsible to produce immune cell and proteoglycan. That's why majority of the illness of the people is what? Cancer, osteoporosis, and heart problem. That's why I focus on 3 major systems. This is what I discovered 6 years ago. This is the very key to be healthy. Heart is very key. All kidney failure has a weaker heart. All cancer patient has a weaker heart. I did that research. I'm an engineer by profession, so I love statistics. And I check it. And also I did an interview with some patients who are breast cancer. Actually it's 14. Last time I presented it's only 13. My best friend, when I came back to the Philippines, I found out she has a breast cancer. So 14 now. All of them love what? To drink milk. What's in the milk? Calcium. Because women are afraid to have osteoporosis, they want calcium. But guess what? The calcium that from the milk, sorry to say that, I will use the word useless, but that's not true. It's true, calcium helped by the vitamin D to be absorbed by the cardiovascular system. But once the calcium is in the cardiovascular system, it requires another minerals to be absorbed by the skeletal system.
Magnesium.
You need magnesium. That's why the calcium of D is calcium mag D. Our scientists know. Imagine, I haven't joined FKC. 6 years ago, I already know that. I've been looking for a product with the calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. Because that's why I researched. And I researched all cancer patients with breast cancer. They love milk. And what do they have common, all breast cancer? According to the CT scan, all of them, they found what? Calcification. What does that mean? A mineral from calcium. And they damage the cells. I have some picture on the breast, how it developed. I studied those in details. That's why the key is a strong heart. Everything is because it's pumping 24/7 to pump the vitamins in you. So if you make your heart, you can, even though you are taking all the vitamins, you cannot pump it. Next, what's the next one? Digestive. Digestive system is very key. What's it digestive? You have liver, stomach. Remember, alkaline water, you need this to be acidic to begin with. Bladder, pancreas, small intestine. Why is very key? According to American Medical Association, according to the scientist report published, I think, December of last year, 85%, take note, 85% of the illnesses of human being or even animals in the world related to what? Digestive. So meaning, if you can address your digestive, and you know the product, 1022, 85% you can prevent all those illnesses. You can find it, you can control already 85% of the illness. As long you will take what? This is the key. I can go in details. In the Philippine standard, I go in details what will do in the digestive one. I won't do this today because it takes longer. Next. Now I'm gonna summarize this. Next. Just put those three together. Okay. These are three major systems. Question now. We have to take care of all these three major systems in order to control our health. I put first digestive because that's the first offense. Eat. The heart is in the middle. Why? Because it's the one pumping. The last is the story system. We need to take care of this 85% of the illness we will address. Just like the liver alone. Whoever taking lipitor or your medication, you're really killing yourself 85%. Sorry. Because liver is part of the digestion. Why? The liver is the function to what? To synthesize all the food we eat. If your liver cannot synthesize the food we eat, all the vitamins and food, anything, you will not benefit. Because it will synthesize into amino acid, bring back to cardiovascular state and distribute to the whole body. And also it's the one who detoxing, cleansing our body. So if you ruin your liver, and if you go, I always say to the Filipino people, go internet. I told them, don't believe me. Check the internet, Google about liver, and ask what is the vitamins and minerals designed for liver, according to the scientific research. Even it's written in the book. There's a book in the Philippines about minerals and vitamins. I found it in the National Bookstore. You'll be surprised what our liver need to be strong. First, actually there's about hundreds of vitamins minerals, but there's only 5 essential. You know what's the 5 essential? First, selenium, all with diesel. Glutathione, sunderberry, what is another one? Astragalus roots, glutathione, and the most important is SOD, superoxide dismutase enzyme. You know where's one of the foods where we can get SOD? You know, it's a trivia. There's a special fruit coming from France, only grew in France. They grow it also all over the world, but this is special. Cantaloupe, it's very small, but high concentration of SOD. But question, how much SOD do you need in your body to be healthy for your liver? That's a lot. But one cantaloupe cannot produce that. Who can eat several cantaloupes just to get SOD? It's not a problem. At least has the answer. Liver right. Got all the 5 major components essential for the liver. You don't have to go anywhere in the store. You don't have to go to buy silimarin for another store. You don't have to buy glutathione from another company. You don't need to buy astragalus from any grocery. It has in one capsule. I don't know if the first member of FKC, when the first meeting with Kenny, actually I asked a lot of questions to Kenny. A lot of components that I already researched. That's why remember you told me why I know the product very well before we even only 1-2 weeks in the company. The first VIP, they asked me why I know all the components. I just joined the company 2 weeks ago and then I went vacation in Hawaii, remember? I came to Hawaii, enjoyed my life, I took my product with me and they came back. When they asked me about the components, I already know the components. Why? Because 6 years ago I did my research, I know the components needed for my body. That's why for 3.5 years I've been looking for a product to answer that question. That's why when I attended the meeting with Kelly, I asked him, do you have 9 essential amino acids? Kelly said, oh yeah, we have 100. Oh, do you have alpha-lipoic acid? Oh yeah, we have the cardiomams. I asked this question directly to him because I already know what I need. Next, stomach. What's the problem in our stomach? We know the main enemy is what? H. pylori bacteria. I was diagnosed in UCLA 6 years ago. I know I have H. pylori bacteria. You know what they're going to give you? Antibiotic. But it won't work. And also I learned from the professor or the doctor from UCLA, is the author of the book about the gastro, that I need probiotic. He knows. He's a doctor, but he's prescribing. But he told me the best thing to do with my case is probiotic. I said, okay, no. He gave me probiotic, and I studied probiotic. I found that according to him, there's about 8 to 12 straight of probiotic. 12. But according to the scientists of America, they did another study released early this year. There's 6 essential. That's only 6 essential that we needed. From lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. Bifidobacteria, there's 2 we needed. Lactobacillus, we need 4. Guess what? FKC has it again. Did it again. The Genesis had all the 6 essential probiotic that we needed. Check the website. You'll be surprised that all the essential that the doctor is talking about right now is in the Genesis. And also, H. pylori bacteria. You know, the doctor will give you antibiotic. That, I don't know. This I learned from FKC. The stomach fluid. So far we know, in the Philippines, you know what? If we do a 101 POP, we always bring this. Because most of the people in the Philippines, we notice when we have a meeting, they're bloating, they're burping, and we know what's the problem. We just give free capsule. 1 hour, 2 hours. Now, sign up, done deal. Order 1 product, 1 box. That's how we do. That's one thing we do in the Philippines. We always bring stomach pure and try and oxidant. Not Regenesis because the weather temperature in the Philippines is not good. You cannot die. But stomach pure, we always have in our bag. I always tell my member, don't forget stomach pure and try and oxidant and join again. Don't forget those. It's very key to the meeting. So we address all the product. During the process of digestion, during the detoxification, killing all the bacteria, there will be toxin. And the toxin need what? Antioxidant. So you'll be surprised what's in 1022. Genesis, the bacteria, and antioxidant. It's designed. Genesis will kill the bacteria, but there's a byproduct, toxin. Stomach will kill all the bacteria also and other toxin, and the product is toxin. So how are you going to remove the toxin in your system? We need antioxidant. So we have antioxidant. I don't need to show you the product, but for the doesn't know this is the antioxidant. That's why 2022 has this product, this 3. So remember, just this I always have a table. Just 3-4 bottles. Just 3-4 bottles of casein. Riverite, Regenesis, Tonopure, antioxidant. You can prevent 85% of your illnesses. Just these 4 bottles. You're done. But you, I don't know about you, you're taking this
Next we're taking
medication.
everything.
Those 2-4 bottles.
He needs all of it.
Will address 85%
He needs all
of the
the
illnesses.
products.
You'll be shocked. That's why every time I make a lecture, those 4 bottles, you'll be surprised, all the orders. And then guess what? Then, but of course, we address the digestive, 85%. We need the heart, stroke. Because kidney and other illnesses is depending on the heart. People are wondering, oh, I have a kidney problem, what should I take? They're always asking, no, just make sure your digestive is okay, your cardiovascular is okay, you don't have to worry. Kidney is a secondary organ. It will only be affected if your liver, he's sleeping. So the key to the liver, key to the health is the liver for the kidney. If your liver is damaged, the next one will be liver. Because liver is synthesizing all the vitamins, food, synthetic medication into a water soluble. The kidney cannot handle chemicals. Remember that, cannot handle chemicals, but it can handle urine and other acidic element to process and filter it, but not chemicals. That's why there's a liver. So if you're damaging your liver, of course, those chemicals will pass through to your cardiovascular. It will go to the kidney, and then the kidney will start failing. Not only that, also the calcification, the kidney stone. Why? Because you're taking calcium along without the proper combination of magnesium. All patients with kidney stone, I did other research, even during the lecture, she has kidney stone because she's taking vitamins, calcium and vitamin D alone. I experienced it myself, I get kidney stone also because after my surgery, remember I had a surgery, I didn't bring my x-ray. The doctor told me to take a lot, I did, citraca. What happened? Developed kidney stone. That's why I learned that. So I did a study, I found the research in Europe. European scientists confirm about the protein glycan. So for the heart, we know CardioMax is the product. Alpha-lipoic acid, vitamin omega-3, vitamin B6B12, B6B12 for atherosclerosis. Put everything in together. That's why when I asked Kenny about alpha-lipoic acid, he asked, oh, we have that in CardioMax. And everybody knows vitamin E, that's given. But remember, the problem with vitamin D, if you take in 2 months, because your liver can only, you know how much vitamin D in 1 meal you can synthesize? It's only about 100 to 150 milligrams. But how much milligram you buy or IEU in vitamin E in the market? 400 to 1,000. You don't need it. It's a waste. And suffering your liver. What's the efficacy vitamin? How many? 100. Scientifically designed that the liver can only process in 1 meal, not 1,000. You're making your liver work so hard. So efficacy, the part, this I always explain in improvements. Because they say, oh, because there's a Myra E in Philippines, there's a lot of competition. Yeah, 400 IU. Check, and I told them, don't believe me. Check all the doctors, even the website will tell you your liver can only synthesize 100 a day or within the process. CardioMax has it 100. And then, so we're making our heart strong, but now what we need in our skeletal system. Remember, it's the production house of immune cell and protein glycan. And not to mention, also it's the production site for platelets. You know your problem now? I can tell you. You're easy to bleed. When you go to the hospital, you have a surgery, the doctor's problem with you is bleeding. All patient in hospital taking a medication for cholesterol, their problem, major problem is what? Bleeding. I asked this question when I did a lecture in sanitary hospital. All the guests, nurses and doctors, I asked them, in your hospital, what is your problem on your patient taking Lipitor simvastatin during surgery or before any procedure? Everybody's looking at each other. Okay, I'll tell you the answer. Bleeding? Oh yeah, yes, bleeding. And I asked them, remember, they are medical doctors, they are nurses. I asked them, do you know why? You get an answer. You know why they're bleeding? Those patients who are taking Lipitor simvastatin in your medication? Because you're damaging the liver. Because liver is responsible to produce what? Special, I forgot the scientifically, it's very low. I read it in an article. Liver is responsible to produce a special enzyme that our bone marrow needed to what? To produce platelets. And you're taking this medication, damaging liver. So how can you produce the special enzyme supplied to your bone marrow to make platelets? It's very simple. I don't know. That's why the doctor goes, after the lecture, they called me doctor. I told them in the beginning, I'm not a doctor. I'm only zenirLecture only. No MD, no PhD. But they cannot answer me. And they were shocked on the information. They cannot even contest what I'm saying. Because all I'm saying to them is all in their medical book. I read the same book that they read. I just read their books. That's what I did 6 years ago. And I read all those medical illnesses, symptoms, everything was a function of the whole body. That's why they cannot dispute me. They cannot even argue with me. They said, you're right. Now, going to the skeletal system. So what we need? We need calcium, magnesium to make the bone strong. So we know we have calcium and D. Women, you can only synthesize about 85 to 100 milligrams of calcium daily. Look how many milligrams in citraca? 1,000. You cannot handle it. Calcium and D is only about 80, 90 or 100, just enough. That's why you can take even 3 times a day of calcium and D. And then what's the problem with our skeletal system? Of course, the arthritis, osteoporosis, name it, gout, and we don't have the product. Burn again. And we know what's the product. But if you have diabetes, you need what? Chromium picolinate. We have wondermil. Wondermil is what? Has 20 amino acids already. But if you have gout, you cannot take wondermil. So what's the answer of MKC? Ingenium. Remember, ingenium has all the vitamin A to C. Remember, we eat food, so our liver synthesize and convert to what amino acids. But if your liver is damaged, you cannot produce amino acids. That's why engineering is the answer, the multivitamin, so that your bone marrow what still produce immune cell with the help of what engineering. If you cannot take one meal, if you have gout, that's the answer to that. So in summary, just it. These are the product. Answer the question of the three major systems, 1022 and 1025.
1025.
1, 1025. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 product.
And 1025.
That's the product that I personally use based on my research, based on the facts, based on the data that I got. These are the 2 boxes I always buy. In the Philippines, you know the top seller? No, these boxes.
1025.
You'll be surprised, this is more expensive, but people, Filipino, are buying because after my lecture, they buy this.
How much,
Because I
is
address
it?
the 3 major systems.
How much is the total in the Philippines for those two?
Convert the dollar price to whatever the exchange rate. Oh, to 46 pesos. Is straight.
Yeah, 46.
40?
So this one is 14,685. Oh, I remember now the price. 14,675 pesos. And this is 13,345. People buy that. That's included already. VAT and shipping.
Wow.
Oh,
They buy it.
VAT and shipping? Okay.
That's
They ship
included.
it directly to the, if they sign here, they ship it directly to the people in the address?
Or in Ortigas.
Or they pick it up in Ortigas?
They have the option. Regardless they pick it up or they ship it to their home address, it will be same price.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So even it goes to the remote area, they'll get
Same price.
Okay.
LBC will take it there
Okay.
in 2 to 3 days. You'll be surprised. The record of exchange in the Philippines is 2 to 3 days. You will get the product. Within Metro Manila, same day. Outside Manila is 1 day or the next day. I'm tracking it because I always, every time I ask the question, how's the shipment? Always on time, LBC. Some people are complaining, oh, I pick up the product, why should I pay for the shipping? Hello? FKC did ship it for free from US to Philippines. So you have to, that's why it's included.
I see, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take all of those in one day? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm taking it.
Yeah. It's some in the morning and some in the afternoon.
Twice a day, right?
Depend on, okay, this is I will clarify this. I'm taking this daily. But not necessarily daily, but the question is, the answer is this way. Depending on your illnesses, and depending how you're going to fight illness. If you have illnesses,
Morning and for night.
I'm taking, when I was ill, 2 years ago, 3 years or 6 months ago, right now I'm selecting. But I always want to have all this in my system. If you study every component of this 9 product, all listed on the value we need daily. That's why I take this daily. Even though once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Yes?
I have a very important question. This is very important because it pertains to one of our member. He is, since you did the research, you might be the right person to answer it because I don't know what to tell him anymore because they called me. He takes he already consumed like 4 or 5 bottles of joint again. He has a gout.
Is that
He
working?
took calcium, but he doesn't work with the tri-antioxidant.
So he's taking, okay, hold on. He's taking joint again and triantioxidant together.
and calcium, and he already got that.
Okay, you know what's the problem? I know already what's the problem.
Right.
He has a digestive problem. He's not absorbing it. That's why we always tell to the patient or to the new member, I always give him caution. That's why I always have 1022. You need cleansing. If you have a damaged liver, that even you taking supplement is not going to be absorbed.
But Senir, but the thing is, he takes that. He went to the doctor. The swollen went away, and then he took it again. And after 2 days, he's swollen again. After he took the joint again, so you think he needs to cleanse the whole total thing? Then
Remember, you are what you eat. You have to eat daily, and you need this daily. Some people, they stop. After they pour the gout, you know how long it takes the whole process to make sure it's eliminated, that you can eat regular food? Remember, the healing process for our every single cell is 90 days.
yeah,
1 week, 2
I-
weeks is not answer. Has to finish the 90 days. But still, they need to do a detoxification if their liver and other system is damaged, especially the digestive. They might he absorbing some, but he's not getting the whole amount because he has a digestive problem.
But if he doesn't absorb it, why does he swell after he takes the pharmaceutical and then he goes back and he swells with this one? He's thinking he might be allergic to some of the ingredients that's in the joint.